What if the thing exhausting you isn't your life, but your inability to let go? There is a powerful idea that suggests emotional freedom begins the moment you release what you can't control. Most people don't struggle because life itself is hard. They struggle because they hold on too tightly to old thoughts, past regrets, unrealistic expectations, and lingering emotional pain. The art of letting go teaches a profound truth. You do and find peace by controlling every little detail. You find peace by releasing what drains you. It's a shift from resistance to acceptance, and it's one of the most powerful skills you can learn. Let's start with a foundational concept. Overthinking is a habit, not a personality trait. It feels automatic, like it's just part of who you are, but it's actually a learned behavior. Your mind repeats negative patterns because, on some level, it thinks it's protecting you by rehearsing worst-case scenarios. But it's not protection. It's a prison. The first lesson in self-improvement is realizing that awareness breaks this repetition. You have to understand that you are not your thoughts. Thoughts are temporary visitors, not permanent residents. They are suggestions, not commands. Clouds passing in the sky, not the sky itself. True discipline begins the moment you learn to observe your thoughts instead of automatically obeying them. You watch them come and go without getting swept away. This detachment is the first step toward reclaiming your mental space. Once you can observe your thoughts, the next step is emotional freedom, which comes from acceptance. Think about it. Most of our suffering doesn't come from the events in our lives, but from our resistance to them. We fight against reality, wishing things were different, replaying scenarios, and getting angry at what we cannot change. Letting go doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means accepting what is, so you can finally move forward. You accept what you can't change, and by doing so, you free up immense energy to focus on what you can change. This is how you release the heavy burdens of guilt, resentment, and regret. You stop fighting a battle with the past and start building your future. Acceptance is not a sign of weakness. It's the ultimate act of reclaiming your emotional control. It's saying, "This happened. I can't change it. Now what's next?" But what do you do when you're already caught in a downward spiral of negativity? Those spirals grow stronger the more attention you feed them. The book teaches you how to interrupt the cycle. You have to actively break the pattern. How? By using practical, actionable techniques. A simple but effective tip is to change your environment. Get up and move to a different room. Go outside. The physical shift can create a mental one. Another powerful tool is to move your body. Go for a walk, do some quick stretches, or put on some music and dance. Physical activity is one of the fastest ways to change your emotional state. The key is to shift your attention from internal rumination to external action. Remember this: emotion often follows action, not the other way around. You don't wait until you feel good to do something. You do something to feel good. By interrupting the negative thought loop, you starve it of the attention it needs to survive. Many people believe that holding on to grudges, to control, to the past is a sign of strength. They think letting go is a form of surrender, but the opposite is true. Holding on is exhausting. It takes a constant supply of mental and emotional energy to keep those feelings alive. True strength is having the courage to release what no longer serves you. It's about developing a new kind of growth mindset. This means letting go of the need to control every outcome. It means letting go of your rigid expectations of yourself and others. And perhaps most importantly, it means letting go of the need for external validation. You stop looking for others to tell you that you're okay. When you let go of these things, you create space. Space for new ideas, new opportunities, and personal growth. Letting go isn't about losing something. It's about gaining the freedom to become who you're meant to be. This entire process is built on a skill called emotional discipline. It's the ability to create a pause between a trigger and your reaction. Most of us live in a state of reaction. Something happens, and we instantly respond with anger, anxiety, or sadness. Emotional discipline teaches you to respond instead of react. It's about learning to stay calm under pressure, to see a situation clearly without being clouded by immediate emotion. It's the daily practice of choosing peace over chaos. You build this mental peace through intentional habits. When you feel triggered, you learn to take a breath. You give yourself a moment to choose your response. Over time, this becomes your default setting. You're no longer a puppet of your emotions. You're the one in charge, calmly navigating life's challenges. Ultimately, all of this leads to one thing: freedom. A freedom that begins when you finally start to trust yourself. When you stop overthinking every decision, you begin to hear and trust your own intuition. When you let go of your fears about the future, you regain your confidence in the present. And when you release the grip of the past, you finally reclaim your power to live fully, right here and now. Letting go doesn't weaken you. It returns your power to you. It reconnects you with your own inner wisdom and strength. The art of letting go is more than just a concept. It's a practical guide to emotional mastery. It teaches that true freedom isn't found in gaining more control over the world outside, but in gaining the discipline to release your attachment to it. If you're searching for mental clarity, emotional peace, stronger self-discipline, and deep inner strength, the journey starts here. It starts by letting go of what weighs you down. Because the moment you release ... is the moment you can finally breathe. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on building a stronger, freer mind.